would you do routines like even when you're like the biggest, like the heaviest weeks? So we do like 2 or 3 weeks of like really heavy routines. Would you do day on, day off of routines and halves?
That's interesting. So in my most recent build up, we did we do full routine because like I explained before, we do pommel and P bars every day. So we do full routines on every app except pommel and P bars if we had done full routines on them the day before, and we'd just do halves.
Right.
So it'd be say pommel, P bar, floor, high bar routines on each of those, and then the next day we do rings, vault routines, but then halves on pommel and P bars.
Right. Okay. Sure.
And then swap again.
Yeah, that is actually a bit different because we in comp prep do pretty much like there or thereabouts every piece every day.
Yeah.
So we'll do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
we'll go around every piece every day, and what we'll do is we'll do, say, for example, because sometimes it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's different, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday we'll do half routines on everything except for pommels, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday we'll do routines on everything, like, but every apparatus every day except for maybe not doing like rings or vault on a half day.
Yeah.
But the only reason I say except for pommels is because we'll normally try and do at least one pommel routine every day.
Yeah.
Like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then we'll do more on the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays.
Yeah.
Because that's like 2+ routines per apparatus normally. Wow. Like in the heavier weeks, but like towards the start of the prep, we'll normally do like 1 or 2.
So for your whole 8 weeks, you're doing every app every day for the most part.
For the most part, like not vault on half days, we'll do landings instead. Yeah. And then normally I think it's the Friday we don't do rings.
Yeah.
But other than that, every piece every day.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy. That's definitely more than what we do.
Yeah.
Usually. And we also always sprinkle a light day in there. So we would use Thursday as a light day where actually we didn't really do any routines or halves. I mean, we might on pommel because pommel is one of those where you can just kind of always do something. But yeah, on Thursdays we would go really light even if we're in the middle of prep. Yeah, do you sprinkle in some light days?
Friday's normally the easiest day. Because it's a half day, but also we might not do much on floor. We might just do some tumbles, like to go for landings on floor, and then pommels would be quite a few halves and maybe a routine. But then rings, as I said, we might just miss. Vault would just be landings. P bars would be halves, and high bar would be halves. But that's only really 3 apparatus doing like anything of substance.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a bit of a lighter day, to be fair.
Yeah. Light days for us would be a lot less, like a full day of really not doing much. I mean, we do tramp, do rolls, some air track or fast track to tumble, and dismounts and scissors on pommel, and handstands. It's usually what our light days would consist of, and a lot of stretching and rolling. So
all right,
a lot less.
Yeah, that is quite a bit less.
Yeah,
like we would treat it as any other day. It's just that we would do less in terms of how much we actually did in the session. That's half because we used to do 3 hours on a Friday rather than 4 hours, so we'd normally do like 4:30, 7:30. Now that's changed because we do 3:30, 7:30, so it's 4 hours anyway. But yeah, that is interesting. How much it differs.
Yeah, and another stark difference actually is the fact that you guys do those double sessions. We never would do that. We have every day during the week. It would be 5:15 to 9:30, and then on a Saturday, I think we did 5 hours. But we never had 2 sessions. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I do this isn't for you, this is for them. I do on Mondays and Wednesdays currently, I'll do 1:30 till 8:30. So I'll do 1:30 till 4, have an hour break until 5, and then 5 until 8:30. So I'll do 6 hours total training. But it just allows me to get more done, I feel like. Even though like I've got the hour break in the middle, like I think it does actually help a lot even though I might be a bit lethargic or tired towards the end of it, I think it does help quite a lot in terms of still being able to train afterwards. Because normally on a Monday I'll do tumble, pommel, and rings in the first session, and then I feel like death in the break. But then I'll get back and I'll do like a really good P-bar session, like just sort of out of nowhere, even though I might not feel great, but I'll still be able to do it. But I think the break does help a lot with that. So I think that's definitely a benefit to doing double sessions. The only drawback being I'm in the gym for 7 hours, and I feel shattered the next day. Like I've been in bed for an hour before this, just because I just feel like I've got no energy left. And that is a drawback, but such is the life of a gymnast, I suppose.